Peace. It's Equalityfragrances coming to you from Prince George's County, Maryland. Welcome to my cipher. A cipher is a person, place, a thing within my circumference. The understanding of my cipher is peace. For all those new to the channel and those who have been supporting me since day one, I humbly appreciate all your support. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified when I drop some new videos. All of that goes a long way in helping the channel grow, and it costs you nothing to do. If you have any questions for me, don't forget to follow me on IG. Keyword is follow me on IG. Send me a message. I reply to all inbox messages from people who have asked me numerous questions as far as where to find something and things of that nature. So don't hesitate to do that. With that being said, come on in, sit down, and let's build. Today, we'll be finishing up part 2 of our discovery from the house of Motif Olfactive. Now, if you didn't see part 1, what is Motif Olfactive? It is an independent fragrance house created by fragrance YouTube reviewer Mr. Oz. I'll leave his information down below. What were my thoughts after wearing those fragrances for a day? Now, my thoughts are, performance-wise, they push out. I mean, they're gonna linger for a long period of time. Even the ones I didn't like, which was Murmur Sheeper, I think I put on this hand, and Mono Aces, as that dried down, the jasmine really came up and it became a scrubber for me. I just don't like jasmine. That's a personal thing. If you like jasmine, you might like these fragrances. Me, it's nauseating to me. Depending on how it's used in perfumery, if it's a really strong dominant note, I can't get jiggy with it. I don't know what's going on with my olfactive memory in that particular note, along with cloves too. It just don't do it with me. It just doesn't. But that's just me being honest with you. So take that bias with a grain of salt when deciding if you want to try these fragrances or not. One of the fragrances I can think of that everybody loves, that I absolutely hate, that is a scrubber for me, is Nishane's Ambre Calabria. I absolutely hate that fragrance, and I love ambers. I hate it on my skin. The opening is nice. It attempts to try to be Rive de Ombre from Tom Ford. But then the dry down is musky, powdery amber, and jasmine, and it is grotesque to me. But that's just my take on it. Anyway, let's stick to this house. We have 3 more fragrances to talk about, and we'll see what they're hitting on. We'll see if I like these a little bit better. Let's start the show. The first fragrance we will be talking about is Daytoma Izuma. Now, in full transparency, this is one that I tried a year ago, but it's been a while, so I'm gonna revisit it. Last time I tried it, I liked this a lot. Let's see if I still feel the same way, because sometimes we just change with scent memory. Yeah, I still feel the same way about it. Man. Okay, let me describe this in a couple different ways. If you took a men's Pure Tonka and you made it niche and less synthetic, this is what you would almost get, but with a little bit more going on. So let me describe what I'm getting in this open. I'm getting a lot of spices, some cardamom, maybe a little bit of cinnamon or some nutmeg, but a lot of cardamom. The cardamom is aromatic and it's green. I'm getting a nice black coffee accord, like fresh in the bag. Not something like the coffee beans is what I'm actually getting. I'm getting this charred, not necessarily smoky, but this charred wood nuance. So if you ever been near a fire pit, after the fire pit, the smoke is let out and it's set maybe for a couple of hours or so, so there's no actual smoke coming up, but you can still smell that somebody had burnt firewood here. That's what I'm picking up, this charred, woody nuance I'm getting with it. I'm getting this chocolatey powder earthiness, which makes me think patchouli is in here. It might not be, but I'm getting this patchouli nuance. Very soily, yet chocolatey a little bit. It smells like patchouli to me. It might not be though. And the tonka bean you get in here is also a little chocolatey and vanillic. I'm getting some vanillic resonance nuances within this composition. So to summarize it, this is a little herbal, aromatic, green, slightly smoky charred wood, chocolatey, coffee, vanilla kind of tinge to it. So is this a mass appealing fragrance? I don't know if it is. It's very niche wise. So do I like, is this bottle worthy for me? Yes, this is a bottle worthy fragrance. This is something that if you wear in cooler weather, it will do better in. If you enjoy smoky coffee fragrances, you will actually like this. Especially the spiciness of it, the aromatic spiciness of it, that I'm getting a lot of cardamom balm actually. Overall, this is a good fragrance. Is it going to be for, I think it leans masculine. So a woman looking at this saying, well, is it masculine or feminine? This leans because of that smoky, woody, charred, it's almost really, really earthy. I think it leans masculine. Doesn't mean a woman cannot wear it and pull it off. I mean, a woman can wear what she want to wear, just like a man can wear what he want to wear. But to me, if I judge it the way most people judge fragrances, it leans masculine. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this an 8.5 to a 9 out of 10. Just easy. I actually like this, and I actually like this a lot. This is definitely bottle worthy for me. Let's move on to the next one. The next discovery we'll be talking about is one of his latest releases, and it's Huakai or Huakai. Let me spray this over here. The things I do for y'all to become a walking test strip, I tell you, man. Whoa. Florals, woodiness, green, powder. Oh, this is blended well. Oh, man. Whoa. There's this almost medicinal undertone to it. I don't know what that is. But there's hold on. There's some smooth, creamy woodiness to it, and I generally associate that with sandalwood. Maybe some, hold on. Damn. I love fragrances like this. When you smell it and it becomes just like one huge accord, you just can't say, oh, I smell this note or that note, or only smell like 2 notes, but I smell this accord. That's a good sign for me. Oh, man. A lot of florals. Maybe some rose. Some frangipani. Definitely probably some jasmine. Sort of green. Maybe some petitgrain in here. There's a citrus nature to it, so one of the florals, it could be using neroli in this, because I'm getting this citrusy green effect, you know, like a little petitgrain or some kind of citrus I'm getting with this. It definitely could have some neroli in that. That can be one of the florals. It's definitely neroli. So jasmine can be in this, but this is one that I consider jasmine done right. Like it's blended so well, and it's a supporting role to like rose and the other floral nuances I'm getting within this fragrance. This is, I would almost describe this as exotic. This is very exotic. This is gonna bang in the spring. This is a good, well, you can wear this one probably year round. The spring is where this one is gonna really shine, man. It's slightly soapy. He might have some musk in here. It's a little powdery, little soapy. I don't know what that powder's coming from. I don't associate that with iris or orris, but it could be that. I just don't get that feeling, at least my experience with those particular notes. I don't get that. But I'm getting this powdery. Damn, this is beautiful. Okay. Damn. I like this. I like this a lot, man. So far, this might be my favorite. Man. You ever smell something that is not necessarily mass appealing, but it's so freaking beautiful? Like when I get something and I can't say, oh, it's this note and I'm smelling this note, and you just go down a tree of notes and say, oh, I smell this, I smell that. Most of the times you're just not. A lot of those notes going to create an accord. And this, the best way to describe this beauty is exotic, green, florals, tropical, woodiness, smooth woodiness. That little medicinal thing I'm getting it's like in the background. It's not a harsh thing. It's just there, like punching you a little. It's giving you a little bit of jazz. Oh man, I want to let this dry down. We'll come back to this. Let's go to the next one. The last one from his new batch. Listen, we're batting 2 for 2 here. We'll see what this one is hitting on, and this is Makai. Let's see what this is. I'm liking what I'm smelling. Whoa, man! Oh my God. Okay. Soapy. Now this is, I almost consider this exotic. This is really like, it's almost beachy, very tropical. Like I'm smelling almost like sea salt, the saltiness of the ocean, some tropical fruits. So I think of all things tropical. I'm thinking some pineapple. And no, not a Ventus, don't even dare say this. But I'm thinking like I'm getting a little bit of pineapple, tropical fruits, things you find in the Caribbean, some mango, some guava maybe. Oh my God. This is clean, fresh, spring, summer. My God. Damn. Holy smokes. Oh man. The 2 new ones are bottle worthy. I might get them. I like the coffee one. I would definitely wear that in the winter time. I would probably reach for that. But being in the season that we're in, these 2 new ones are right up my alley. The epitome of what niche fragrances is and how I view indie houses. You leap out there, you create something that has not been smelt before. So tropical, slightly floral, very green, a lot of greenness to it. A little oceanic, I'm getting this ocean vibe to it. God damn. This is it mass appealing? I would love to wear this and just let this just smell in the air. Now, in my discoveries, I don't do full reviews on samples. That's my new rule. I'm only gonna do full reviews on bottles. But this might be bottle worthy. I might, and I don't even need any more bottles, but this one might be bottle worthy. The 2 new ones at least. Damn. Okay, let these dry down a bit and I'll come back to you with some of my final thoughts. Okay. I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. The last 2 I sampled, when I finish doing this video, I'm buying a bottle of both of them. It's not even a hesitation for me. Yeah, I'm getting a bottle. I believe this is Huakai. just beautiful bouquet of florals. Listen, I know it has to be probably some jasmine in here. It doesn't matter. It's done right. It's a supporting role to the other floral. Tropical, green, musky, clean, citrusy. Oh my God. Oh, that's good. The one I like the most, Makai, it is vacation in a bottle. It is musky, salty, oceanic. And when I say musky, I mean like really, really, really soapy. Like this is a super musky scent. And you get that saltiness. And I'm getting mangoes, like pineapples, guava. I'm getting all these, maybe some frangipani, like a little bit of coconut. Wow. Wow. And the coffee one, which is Daytoma Izuma, I like that. What's happening with this is, it's not as charred as it was in the beginning. It's still a little earthy, black coffee, some cocoa, resinous, and vanilla. I like what this is doing. It's just we're kind of out of season. This is one I will inevitably add, but no, his latest creation. I'll have a bottle of those soon. When I get those and I wear them, I'll give my full review on those particular fragrances, but both are bottle worthy to me. So those were my final thoughts on the last 3 fragrances that I've tested. Overall, my thoughts on the house is what Mr. Oz has done. Going to no formal classes and have created is nothing short of absolutely remarkable. I do not care that I didn't care for the first 4. That is irrelevant to me. It doesn't mean that they aren't well constructed and put together. It's just not my cup of tea. These 3 we tried today, all 3 are up my alley. And it's not even close. Right up my alley. 2 I will be getting soon as I get off this video. So I hope you like this series and I hope you like this video. Leave your comments down below. Tell me what you like best from this video or from the house. If you have any more questions or you want me to dive a little bit more within these fragrances within the comments, leave them down below. I'll tell you what I'm thinking about them more and more. Other than that, I appreciate all y'all kind words. I appreciate your likes. I appreciate your shares. I appreciate everything you all have done for me. I have a lot of content to create, and I also have some giveaways I'll be giving up, and I'll discuss what giveaways will look like. So with that being said, I'm gonna leave you the way I greeted you, and that's in the universal language of peace.